Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
There was a shooting outside of Drake's home in Toronto earlier yesterday morning around 2 a.m., and it was reportedly a drive-by shooting. Police did confirm that they did catch the shooting on camera. It was confirmed that Drake was not harmed or injured in the shooting, and it was never even revealed whether he was there or not. One of Drake's security guards who was standing outside of the front gate was shot in the chest, and he is now in critical condition.
Damn.
Now, while news outlets were reporting on the shooting, a news anchor on Eyewitness News ABC 7 said this.
Lots of questions tonight about a security guard who was shot outside the mansion of the rapper, I should say, Drake in Toronto.
Drake's 50,000 square foot, $100 million Toronto mansion, swarming with police Tuesday morning. Police say a car with multiple people driving past the front gates overnight around 2 a.m., opening fire on a security guard who had been posted out front on duty. Investigators not saying if the hip-hop icon was home at the time, but say they do have some surveillance video of the incident. It is hard to ignore the shooting is on the heels of a very ugly public rap beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
I think it's strange that people are trying to connect this to Kendrick and Drake because we keep talking about the false narratives the media creates, but right now I see people creating this false narrative themselves because this situation happened in a whole other country. Why y'all even incriminating Kendrick or Drake in this? We don't know the details of anything. Why jump to conclusions and speculate and say this had something to do with them? Why?
Right. They also said the fact that Drake's OVO store in London was vandalized with "They Not Like Us" all over the store.
That's just overzealous.
But that's
fans.
different. That's different. Yeah, that's fans trying to be funny.
Stands actually.
Yeah, that's stands trying to be funny.
It's some of the OGs in the game that's not feeling the beef of the direction, whether they believe that the shooting is in connection or not to the beef. Questlove shared that nobody won the war. This was not about skill. This was a wrestling match level mudslinging and takedown by any means necessary. Talking about women and children, and hip hop is truly dead. He don't want to see RIP posts and all of that.
Why are you painting that narrative, Quest? Listen, do I think that both Kendrick and Drake went to hell on each other? Yes, but Jay-Z and Nas were doing the same type of mudslinging. There was women and children being talked about in that situation too.
Yeah, it was definitely mudslinging. Like you said, it was a battle, and I think it went too far. I think, like you said, I think it went to hell. I don't think it needed to go there. I didn't like it. I liked the fact that they went back and forth and they responded to each other. It made hip hop fun again to me, but I didn't like when they started talking about the kids, the pedophile, the rapist, and all that. That was a little too far.
And Quest, you was playing drums when Jay-Z was mudslinging. Okay, the North remembers. All right, I'm just saying.
So he was the first Metro.
Yeah, in a way.
He didn't make the beat, but
he didn't make the beat, but when Jay-Z was doing the unplugged and performing Takeover, he was right there. I'm just saying. You know,
Kurupt also did an interview with Bootleg Kev, and he said this.
If y'all ain't ready to fight, stop it. Just battle, like the other battlers, Murder Mook and them. Cause this ain't funny to me, man.
No, I hear you.
When I went to war, I wanted to fight.
Right.
It was real. When Tupac and Biggie was into it, was real. This ain't real, cuz. Now, Drake bodyguard gets shot. No, it's connected to the battle. Delmar, don't do that. Life is precious, man.
For sure.
So if y'all ain't gonna fight, stop it. Other than that, cuz, that record right there was banging. It really was banging, though. Boom, boom, boom. A minor.
But now let me ask you a question. When those battle rappers do it, they go just as low. Like, they go crazy. Like, the battle rappers sometimes, I'm surprised they didn't fight. But then after battle, it's over.
Yeah.
They can battle again, but it's over. Can this happen?
It's different, though. It's like watching violence in an octagon as opposed to watching that kind of fight just out in a bar. You know what I'm saying?
This was out in the bar?
Yeah, it's well organized, sanctioned, violence when it's in the octagon or when it's at a battle rap. My whole thing is if you're going to speculate, it's much better scenarios you could use. How about a security, guard got shot outside the Weeknd's manager's house a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
Weeknd and Drake got issues. How come you don't connect those dots? Because the Weeknd don't rap? Huh? If the Weeknd rapped, y'all would connect the dots on, what if that security got shot outside the Weeknd's manager's house and this security got shot in retaliation? But because the Weeknd don't rap, y'all don't connect those dots.
They ain't looking at him.
That's all I'm simply
saying. Because he be singing.
What if
What?
that security guard was the mole? That was feeding.
Oh, stop it. Don't start that because
feeding.
people go with that. I heard on the
What if
Breakfast
that
Club,
shit-
Charlamagne said
what
that
if-
was the
What if
mole.
that security guard was the mole that was feeding Kendrick all the information?
But it's so many
And the
other
owls had
things
to
they
do
could
what they
say.
had to do.
Now this is a Goodfellas
I'm just saying.
conversation. It's a Goodfellas episode.
I'm just saying there's other
Now this is
other
Sopranos.
scenarios you could speculate
It was
on.
the mold, and all of a sudden-
I just feel like saying this is between Kendrick and Drake is a little lazy. Okay?
Now he's the mole. He didn't get shot in the front. He got shot in the back. And like, come on.
Y'all can
stop it.
y'all can dive a little deeper down the rabbit hole if you want to. That's all I'm simply saying.
Oh my goodness.
Joe Claire and Russell Simmons went live. They didn't go live together, but Russell Simmons, he spoke on the beef between Kendrick and Drake, and also spoke on people celebrating the downfall of these black men, including Diddy, and this is what he had to say to the people.
Watching our brothers fall is hurtful. Having everybody get together and laugh at our brothers fall or supporting the tearing down of our brothers, it's tough. They may think it's, entertaining. Some of the memes are funny, but we have to look up, train our minds to see the good in things and not the negative.
Russell's conflating a lot of different things.
What you mean?
Because, yes, there are people who just simply celebrate folks' downfall, but I mean, if you believe these things that have been said about a Diddy, then it's not necessarily people celebrating somebody's downfall. They're celebrating the fact that somebody
Held liable.
is finally being held accountable,
Right.
for their actions.
And
That's what that is.
And I'm with you. Yeah. If he's found guilty, those women and those people should get justice. And if that means he has a downfall, he has a downfall. Those people need to get the justice.
Russell's
if it is true.
conflating two different things.
I know Diddy
A lot of different things.
is pissed listening to these records. Like, I'm fighting these allegations and y'all just throwing them at each other back and forth. Or you're a woman beater, or you're a pedophile. LeBron and Steph Curry need to stay away from you. Hide the families. What? I know Diddy is
It's just content for y'all, but it was charges for me. Cost me money.
Oh, God.
My house got raided.
Can you go outside?
Damn it, man. All right. Well, that is Jess with the mess.
Yes.
Now, when we come back, we got front page news. We got to talk Stormy Daniels. She was on the stand yesterday in the Trump trial, and she talked about how they met and even spanking the former president. We'll get to it next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.